Yeah. Greetings, everyone. I'm Aurora, and I'm in my tent. And I have retrieved information that once at Rabai at Oaks 28, they had that spider, the Aurora, bite my vagina, Aurora, here without a tattoo, on the crevice that I talked about between the clitoris and the right, lip. And that the right lip in me is Ariane, the left is Steven. So I have Ari's right lip when she had a vagina, and Steven's left, Stephanie Tabrawi, when they had one. And then, well, the top skin of the clit is Karim, that's Jesus. And then the lower part of the vaginal entrance is Satan. So I wanted to say that I'm in here, look, and this is locked. So they had in my tent now, or nearby, they put the same spider on my stolen vagina on Muhammad Nasrallah for it to bite him. And you will know, like, it bit him because I was the only vagina it had bit. Now it bit another vagina. They probably did it on the left side for it to stay a woman and me to become a guy, for, it to become Aurora and me to be Dima, his boyfriend, or for them to kill me. At first, when they put the spider on my vagina, it was to decide who's gonna take it. And Satan's dick was in my mouth, with a condom, obviously. And it was biting me. And then I formed an anti-terrestrial shield against all STDs. So you will know, because I don't know, but I don't believe Muhammad's vagina is going to do anything like my stolen vagina is going to do anything like my cosmic vagina did by the spider bite. However, I'm not going to say what, because then he's going to start to say that I did that to him. And then you will all support him and troll me about that. So I'm not going to say how we can contribute to annihilate all STDs, since you choose AIDS ridden Muhammad Nasrallah as your leader. Otherwise, just for reality's sakes, you have to know that when the spider bites Muhammad Nasrallah with the blood Muhammad Nasrallah, the spider knows that Muhammad has stolen my vagina, and it is biting it knowing that the guy was a guy. Now, for extraterrestrial forces, we know by blood. So if, for instance, now when they say hurt Ariane's penis from Muhammad with a needle, and the spider bites that penis, it knows that that's Ariane's blood. That's not Muhammad's blood. That's not a guy. It's a girl. Now, because the spider is linked to the left ovary of Hordoba, not Amber, I was going to say, then the Dark Orders, when they come to totally annihilate people here, they're gonna go for the donor of the dick, not for the blood of the innocent. So say Ariane got bit by a spider, the spider took Ariane's blood, it didn't take the organ of Muhammad. So when the day comes, if you decide to put me in a refrigerator instead of choose love, then the Dark Orders will go attack, say, Muhammad, Amir, Amber, all the dick donors. Not the little girls who had a dick who got bit by the spider all the time and stuff like that. So to all who is being abused now, worry not. Like, say they come down now, they're gonna go get Muhammad, not me, because they know my blood is Aurora. It will die, Muhammad. Even if all terrestrials route for it, nobody cares in extraterrestrial world, because we are here to make every paralyzed child better, not to have Muhammad be, oh, I am the king of Pornstar and I stole the money because I sucked Prince William dick, or whatever it says, whatever the scenario, because it's represented today. Sent me a message with a purple heart, to say like, oh, when Muhammad went to the circle here at 51, after the meeting, they fucked that person, Diane, by Muhammad and Amir. So now that person, Diane, believes that they are its parents. So this is nothing I can do anything about, I'm not here to get followers. This is follow the people. That's ego. Everything they do is ego. So all their followers in ego, you're gonna pay. But that's a chance you take. Oh. And then Dina Tabit, it does something now, I'm not sure what. It's becoming mad and stuff to pretend that that is happening here in 108. But I'm like super chill. I don't know what it's becoming mad about. No clue. It's not my problem. And I had Ari in my dream last night. First time, as I don't see them as a little girl in a vision that's disturbed, but I saw him as a cripple guy. So he was in a bathtub, he couldn't move, Lucifer, and then I went in with him. And then he was in bed, and then I snuck up next to him. And then I put my tongue on his tongue, and that was it. So, he had a lot of tattoos everywhere. I have very rare dreams of terrestrial, fuckery like that. It doesn't really happen. So that's very new to me. I'm hoping I'm really relaxed here, I wasn't with a blanket for a minute. Now I'm just gonna try to rest, possibly keep this over. Maybe that's why they're angry, because when they come in, if they fuck and they shoot their porn, if people see that I'm sleeping here, they're gonna be angry because I'm supposed to be the torturing douchebag out there. That's why, that's their excuse for murdering me. Now that's why they're probably angry, because I put a bit of an opening for the AC to come in and stuff like that. And they can't rape me by that, because sometimes if they want, they can crush this and put a spider on there and mark me anyway. They've already done that in Oaks 28. They'll even put drugs on my lip or on my tongue, so that they can pretend to the cop, if he takes my blood the next day, that I did that drug. They'll drug me in my sleep while raping me by a spider. That's very terrorist. That's extreme terrorism. That being said, I'm just so grateful to be, relaxing my spine while I'm menstruating, because I'm going through a total transformation in extraterrestrial terms that was pre-instilled in me anyway. So the only reason why it took so long was because the Tabrawis were force medicating me with the Dima Tabrawi Karan Khazin medication and Amber Tompkins medication in my food and my water. They would put Khordobas medication. So if you terrestrials conspire at keeping me weak, you will be weak. Instead of celebrating the fact that I was on a wheelchair and now I'm better, and supporting that, and then they believe in their systematics, say Astaif, take a Muyo, his fucking evil girl boyfriend, to Alexander's to have lunch, and that the guy here at the store tells, he whispers some stuff to help them check out using my account. Hoping maybe that if they showed me what Mayo had ordered on an app, which was a broccoli salad with cheese on top, that I might see as taif as if I was sitting eating that, but that is not a possibility. So, I can't pray you evolve. I can flash lights, because in your systematic spirit involves sucking a dick. So why they had Satan's dick in my mouth while the spider was biting me was to pretend that I'm the prostitute that sucks all the dicks. That's why when then Caparello took me into BCGC, when Hordoba shot Aaron behind the scenes in Tiki Hut and Muhammad started to suck his dick to ensure that Aaron will rob all my organs for it and give him my fingers. And then they took me into to jail, and then they let these prostitute terrorists take my stuff out. They took my purse, my outfit. They went to Tiki Hut, partied as if they had left. But I was still there crying. And then I got raped and they chopped my hair. So we are everything. We watch, we know everything. So if a cop report is fraud, it doesn't mean like it's gonna mean that the cop that took the bribe, the cop station, all your children and all of your ancestors, since you already take a giant shit on all your veterans by saving Christina Pushkina over the Dina Tabit case to sell me out. Everything you do will be accounted for. If you pretend you're on mission, but all you do is you are an ego, that is going to be accounted for, because all you do is attachment of things from the identification of things from the outside and beyond. You are the Atlantean checklist in action. You are not love in action, all of you, and you all fail every day. And you use a spider to concretize that. So now that Muhammad got bit by the spider, I don't know, but he definitely doesn't do energy updates. If I do one, he's going to pretend it is him. So I'm not going to do one. Just for personal safety with my extraterrestrial team, because Muhammad is part of the crew that shot all the extraterrestrials in Russia with Nick Sr., who adopted me. So this stays in your records. And the people you killed, they're in a refrigerator in Texas. If you put me here in a refrigerator, we're going to reestablish a connection and turn it around on all of you. But it seems like you can't give it up. So I can only wish you the best, wish you choose, if you have crippled people in your family, instead of like parading them around me to say to me, oh, you're going to be like that soon, to actually descend on them healing and standing up and walking and being immortal and being strong and beautiful, instead of choosing the lower route. That's being an American. Good luck. Again, I'm Aurora. It's July 483. That's my birthday. And I left Earth in year 86 is when I conceived new creation. I was a little girl, and I came back in 87 with a lot of extraterrestrials, because we was going to check if it's safe for the unified field to manifest. But obviously our test told us that it is not safe. You are violent. And so we came to the United States in 87. I got here first in Hilton Head because they saw my DNA was linked to the Reagan house, Rothschild Rockefeller. They shipped me right away. Even the Russians knew, but now the Americans want to, play, because I don't know why. Because they have a pact with Russia because they'll get paid money about that, So, and then they consider that if they can't enjoy my organs on me, better enjoy them elsewhere. Well, you are very, very, very unwise, and I can't help you if you don't want to get a session and evolve. There's nothing I can do. All this is charabia. All this you will use to try to post first now and try to say you did it. So when I'll now make a plan. So if I rest and sleep for a power nap and you come, you'll invent that you were here and I was there for when I leave to, they always make up a story all the time.